What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gmia's World. Today we're going to be talking about Team of the Year in Madden 20 Ultimate Team, and so many of you guys are very excited about it. You have a lot of questions. Many of you guys have started your theme teams, which I'm very, very happy about, by the way, because some of you guys waited for me to do it. I started mine about 2.5 months ago with the 49ers, and a lot of you guys became encouraged and you chose your own. A lot of you guys didn't go with the 49ers. You chose your own path, and that's what I do it for. I don't expect you guys to listen to everything that I say. I expect you guys to kind of see what I'm trying to introduce, and you take from it. You know, you figure it out. A lot of you guys went with the Raiders because you wanted Eric Dickerson to have 98 speed. You know, some of you guys went with the Giants, and I saw some nice pictures of Saquon Barkley looking grizzly. Whatever you choose to do, I just want you to know that you can do it. That's all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel that you got to mimic what everybody else's team is and, you know, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Figure it out. The one thing that I'm going to let you know, though, and I will continue to tell you this, and I will tell you the meta of every single Madden game that is created, as long as they keep putting out these type of metas, create the best offensive line you possibly can and run the football. That's it. So many of you guys have messaged me like, yo, Gmia, shout out to you, bro. I actually won 13, 14 games in Weekend League when I was struggling to win 2 or 3. That means a lot to me because it's a very, very frustrating thing when you run into a guy like me that understands the meta, and I'm going to run the ball on 4th and 377, and I don't care. Because you know why? If I choose to pass the ball every down or try to, you know, run something that's not really what the game is geared to do, not saying that you can't pass, because I have everything that's needed to pass. I got a quarterback with escape artist, and all I got to do is tie, a SpongeBob G-string around my eye sockets, and I can run backwards and throw the ball off my back foot and throw dots on post routes and out routes. I can do that. I just choose not to. All right, that's my decision. We can go the easy way and do it this way and just run the ball, or you could, decide whatever else you want to do. You want to make it hard for yourself, whatever, it doesn't matter. But listen, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're going to jump into the fact that Team of the Year is among us. We're going to talk about some of the players that I fully expect and, what you should be getting yourself prepared for. Now, as far as my item binder goes, I'm going to go ahead and break it down through this, right? George Kittle more than likely should be the Team of the Year tight end. And some of you guys are asking, Gmia, what is the game plan? Like, are we going to just go and just say that, Kittle is the year-end tight end? More than likely he's going to be. Because this dude is going to be fast, and he has great run block. So I don't know why you would not invest in a Kittle, because especially for somebody like me. When he has the speed of, like, say he gets a 95 speed. Let's just go hypothetical. Say EA Sports gives him a 95 speed with the chems, right? Think about what that's going to do to your defender. You see, the defense that's out there, when you come out and run heavy sets, let me just break it down to you. It don't matter if you're a pro, you're just starting off, newbie, novice, whatever. This is how Madden has always worked. People pay attention to the players that are out there on the field. It just doesn't matter as much as it used to because the game is kind of geared to help people make bad decisions. In older Maddens, for instance, if you made a bad read, it was going to the house. Now, we can look at the current NFL and see that cornerbacks like Roby just cannot catch the football. The dude just sucks. But that's not what this is about. That's just me raging about the wild card of the playoffs in the previous week. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. What I'm talking about right now is this. Personnel matters, right? So listen, if George Kittle has a 95 speed and you put him in at wide receiver and you're running, a run-based offense where your opponent looks at your tight end and says, you know what? I'm going to press him. I'm going to bring everybody down to the line. I'm going to stop this run. George Kittle with 95 speed will burn Deion Sanders and everybody else. Right now with 90, it's a very, very close thing if he gets pressed. It depends on the animation you get. If the guy played, he played the pass. It's so many different variations to why he won't be able to beat the faster corners. But once he reaches 95 speed, bro, it's anybody's game. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the threshold. So if they keep pressing, he will be able to get off. He will be able to get out in front, and you will die. That's what's going to make this guy one of the most dangerous cards in the game. Now, you got the other guy, Mark Andrews, but he's a limited. I don't know. Is EA planning on giving him a power-up? You Raven fans are psychos, so maybe you guys feel like you're going to get one. I don't know. Let me know what's going on with that. But ultimately, with the run block and the speed that this guy's going to have as a Team of the Year card, which is what I predict, he's going to be one of the most sought-after cards. Obviously, you're going to probably have to, more than likely, have him powered up in order to get all that stuff done, but he's going to be the best, ultimate best-case scenario. This is one of my main cards that I'm waiting for because I really want to see how it's going to impact overall, you know, my team with his extra run block and all the other good things he's going to be added to with his actual card. Now, moving forward, that's like my main dude, right? And I'm going current players. The next one is like Tyreek Hill. So what happens is this, right? With Tyreek Hill, it becomes a very interesting thing because Randy Moss is already a 99 speed chem for us, right? So now it's like, what are we going to do with another 99 speed receiver when we don't even pass the ball? You see, the only time I pass the ball is if a guy is just being just straight disrespectful and just has his whole he brings his whole defense down, his coach, the cheerleaders, the owner of his team, everybody down to the line to stop the run. That's when I throw the ball. Because realistically speaking, the animations that they give you, the guy just hovers over your player. It's really, really weird. And I don't know why they started doing that. It's so unrealistic, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, if you try to beat, like Randy Moss will probably get locked up by Aaron Donald in certain games, and then in certain games he'll be super fast. Ideally, Tyreek Hill will probably get a Team of the Year, you know, because the Chiefs, you know, they've been pretty good with him. The dude's shown that he's super fast. He's run down Damian Williams every time. The dude has been running down the field on a breakaway run, and he's been like 20 yards behind. So he's earned his 99 speed. The issue of the whole situation is this, though. Would we want to put him in the game? You see what I'm saying? Like, would he be somebody that we want to put in? That's what is going to be the issue, because why would we need T.O.? See, this is where it's going to get very, very technical, because depending on the theme team that you have, people are going to have to go. Now, Terrell Owens, he was like, when I first got him, he was like burning dudes. He's actually 98 speed chem. Let me go over to his card. Like, we're talking about Tyreek Hill, but I want to show you this real quick, just to give you an idea of what's going on with the way this game works, right? This guy has a 90, why is he showing a 94 speed? He should be showing chemmed up to, what? Is he not in the lineup? He's in the lineup, but it's not showing correctly. Hold on, let me back out and go back in there. I don't know why it's showing like that. Yo, EA Sports should be doing, I'm like, why is he still showing 94 speed? That just seems weird. All right, is it right now? Okay, there it goes. So 98 speed, he has 97 jump, and he has all that ridiculous stuff, right? Okay, look, let me just point something out to you as well. 98 speed, 97 excel. Remember, he's 6'3", and he also, I think he has a 99 beat press. Let's just go ahead and verify that. I believe it's 99 beat press. Okay, now, this dude recently, after I played like a couple games with him, he was getting pressed into the ground by some clown. I don't even know who the guy had on him. It wasn't like one of the newer NFL 100 corners. I think it was like Denzel Ward or somebody from a previous promo. And he was pressing Terrell Owens into the ground. Now, the reason that I bring that up is you don't really know what you're going to get out of your receivers game to game. It just depends on what EA feels like doing for that game. So ideally, Tyreek Hill can make a difference. Obviously, I think he would probably be, if he's not just outright 99 speed, I don't know what they would be waiting for. Like, I don't think he needs to even have a chem. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think with his Team of the Year card, it should be a situation where a chem is needed to get him to 99 overall for the speed. All right, so when you look at it like that, would he be more dangerous? You know what would be interesting? If you wanted to run jet passes and put him in with that 99 speed, you know, obviously Devin Hester gets chem there, so it's not that big of a deal. But if he was a true 99 speed, that would be something you would have to consider. All right, for me, would I go with the upgrade? Is it a necessity for me? Not really, because like I'm just so done with trying to pass the ball, and I've tried. I've wasted over 500K listening to you guys trying to create a pass team and all that stuff. Then I realized the guy comes out in cover 3 out of 3-4 bear and just sits in the coverage, doesn't do anything to it, and locks everything up. The run, all like it just doesn't make any sense. So instead of me getting so frustrated by dealing with that, it's not necessarily true that I would not power up Tyreek Hill and just have him there just in case, but it wouldn't be a card that I'm going after like the way that I want Kittle, because Kittle is going to immediately add something to the team because he's going to have that run block and that speed. So now I don't even need to, I don't need to manipulate anything with my lineup. I just go out there and say, what's good? You want to do something? Like, bro, you want to dance with the devil? Like, bro, if you try to play too much D, you're getting dotted. And that's pretty much where I can go with it. So those two cards right there are some of the guys, like, I definitely want to see it. Von Miller didn't have that good of a year this year. 7 sacks. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Team of the Year, I don't know. It's probably going to be most of the same guys, the Bobby Wagners and all that stuff. The reason that I pointed those two main guys out on the offensive side of the ball with Tyreek Hill and George Kittle is because those guys are going to probably be the highest priced. these two right here. Von Miller, a couple of other guys, Aaron Donald, those, like, just think about it like this. It's going to be very, very hard to top the NFL 100 corners like Rod Woodson, Deion Sanders, and these guys because they're so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are such good players. It's going to be very, very, very difficult to do stuff with this guy. Like, what team of the year player is going to have these numbers? 99 speed, 99 excel. Like, bruh, like, this is insane, the numbers that they have. So when you don't see me focusing on certain cards, if it works for your theme team and it's going to make your team better, you obviously are going to be able to utilize that. For me, again, 49er theme team, looking for specific type of cards in specific parts of the game to make my team better. That's it. I don't really need to do much else after that. You know what I'm saying? I want to let you guys know, though, there's going to be one exception to this, and I'm going to show you this right now so that you guys understand it. If they give this guy, I want to say his name before I start. Many of you guys that follow me on Twitter, it's one of my pinned tweets. Derrick Henry, right? If he gets a Team of the Year card, right? Let's just say, for instance, I got to get it. I got to get a Derrick Henry Team of the Week. Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to not get him simply because they're going to have to give him suitable numbers. Now, before you guys say, yo, he's going to be, slow, not really have that type of impact, I don't know if I can agree with that. And I'm going to explain to you why. If you watch the way Derrick Henry was moving when they just beat the Patriots, Derrick Henry has a very, very wild burst. Okay? Now, whether you want to use him or not, that's up to you. But what he's going to get, he was the leading rusher, I believe. He should get a Team of the Year. Now, look, hear me out. He gets Kim to an 89. The numbers look rather pedestrian. The break tackle is kind of trash on this card. I think that this is like very, very unfair with the numbers that they gave him at a 91, but that's fine. That's because he should have higher break tackle. I don't know what his stiff arm is and everything else that he has going on, but like he's gonna have crazy, crazy numbers. The number one thing about okay, he has a 92 stiff arm, so that's good. So he'll be getting arm bar and all that stuff with his, whatever, and he'll be that dude for that situation. But once they give him a little bit more oomph with speed. Let's say they gave him a 93 speed on his Team of the Year card. He would be better than, everybody else except for Bo Jackson. Because Bo Jackson with the 99 speed, the dude is insane. And he has crazy, crazy numbers. Like, Bo Jackson is literally a savage animal in this game. There was nothing to really say about it. Like, the dude is just wild and outrageous with all of his numbers. Ideally, he's not going to have the elusiveness of Bo Jackson, which will probably hurt him if you like to do that stop and go and run around and do whatever. He would probably hurt you in that aspect of the elusiveness. The agility is also going to be an issue. If they give him the right speed, would I consider getting him as a Team of the Year card? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. Because ideally, they're going to probably give him jukebox and the opportunity to get armbar. And that's all you would really need on his card. And you would be able to do whatever you wanted. Now, this is what's happening. You might think people are buying this card just to buy it. People are estimating he probably will get a Team of the Year. All right? Now, if they make the card trash, obviously it's an investment that we're going to all have to deal with. That's the interesting thing about when we talk about these things, how we go forward with it. Because you might be looking at it at a whole different type of aspect, like who's going to be the QB? They just gave Mahomes a card. Are they going to give Lamar Jackson a Team of the Year? Like, what's going to happen? Ideally, it doesn't matter even if they give Lamar Jackson a card because, running around and doing whatever you want, it's going to be the same effect as where he is right now. He's at 96 speed. You're not going to see that much craziness when you have escape artists, and he's going to still move around and be one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. So Team of the Year, when you look at it like that, it doesn't really matter about those certain positions. O-line might be an issue as well. Okay, that could be a definite issue where we would have to, adjust certain things and figure out what we're trying to do, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they give us some more 97s and, we start to upgrade a little bit more and we figure it out from there. But ideally, Team of the Year, it's going to be more or less about getting that free card and seeing where we go from there because the card should be auctionable. So that's what I'm going to finish off with. EA Sports has shown no interest in giving out any extra ones. So right now at this point, every week the solos expire that you don't finish and you just can't do it again. That's just the way that it is. I urged you guys throughout the year, for those of you guys that have been watching me, I regularly told you guys, because what happened was last year, a lot of you guys just forgot outright and wasn't able to get it. And, that really bothered me that my viewers don't get, the free overall cards, whatever, even though out of everybody that got it, I'm gonna still brag. I got that Bobby Wagner. Yeah, cool mill for my free team of the year last year. More than likely EA is gonna do me dirty this year, but that's not what this is about. What this is about is this. You should have a suitable amount of these cards right now. Okay, so let me see. I got 9, that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 I got. Is that correct? So that's 5, that's 9. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 of, yeah, I got 18. Well, okay, let me see some. Hold on, bro, do they, what do they, how do they have these separated? Oh, they don't have it separated with the team of the year. So, it looks like, is that 19? Bro, can I not count? That's 4, that's 5. 5 and 4 is 9, right? 9 and 5 is 14. 14 and 4 is 18. So I'm not going crazy. I'm trying to figure out, why do I have 18? Oh, the preseason. The preseason token. Okay, so yeah, there's 18. All right, can we do anything with it yet? No, we can't. So for those of you guys that were asking about it and to say, yo, bro, I missed this week, I missed that week. I've tried to explain to you guys several times. EA is probably not going to give you guys more than probably 1 extra. Like, I think they did that last year. Like, they gave an extra solo or something to get like 1 bonus. It wasn't as strict as the Madden 10 thing, where if you didn't get all 10, you weren't getting the free card. It wasn't to that extent. I don't know if you're going to be able to get more than that 1 though, or even if they're going to give you that 1. So even all the stuff we just been talking about, whatever card you're looking for me, ideally, I'm probably going to get it, my free card, and sell it immediately, and then figure out what I want after that. You know, so that's going to be my game plan. I don't know exactly what you guys are looking to do with your team. I don't know what you want to do with your team. Are you planning on keeping the player? It is what it is. I'm just letting you guys understand that my whole approach with it is going to be not to spend any coin at all, and then use what I get for free, sell it back, and get something else. If they release something that I want, I'll get it at that time. And then pretty much we'll just go from there, because remember, I believe we're going to be among that golden ticket probably the next couple months. So the overalls are going to get higher, cards are going to get better, and we're going to have to figure out which route we want to go regardless. But ultimately, that's just some of the key factors that you need to get prepared for when it comes to team of the year. We could pretty much look at all the teams and see probably, Michael Thomas is going to get team of the year, but he's going to be slower than, bro, like a dead squirrel. Like, I don't want that. So I don't even care about those cards, because it doesn't have any impact on what I'm doing. So again, we're gonna wait. We're gonna get our free card. We're gonna sell it off. If there's a card that we want, all I want is that George Kittle. Tyreek Hill can wait because we don't really throw the ball, but it is what it is. But my main factor, my main goal is to get that George Kittle, because he's gonna be the most OP tight end in the game. And that's ultimately where I am. If you have any other questions about the collectibles and what EA Sports is planning on doing, as far as what EA Sports plan is, I would directly contact them and ask them, are you going to be giving us anything else additionally? I will also reach out to them as well and see if I can get some information about it. But other than that, that's what I have for you guys right now. Look out for that set where you're going to be able to use those tokens very soon and get your free Team of the Year player. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Salute to the troops. One love, y'all.